Pandas. Good morning, pandas. Welcome to the stream. I'm glad that you could join us bright and early today. I made a little boo-boo yesterday. I must be confused since I took a small break. I thought yesterday was Friday, so I thought I was going to see you guys next week. But hey, pandas, found out the mistake real quick, and I realized actually today is Friday. So welcome to the stream, everyone. Welcome to the stream, and as you guys are rolling in, I'm going to go over some of the chats. Hey, Jay Beavis. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. From Arkansas. M. Bonnet from Minnesota. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning, my pandas, my fellow pandas. Glad that you guys can join us again. Welcome back to the stream. Hey, pandas, we're going to find those two-legged pullbacks, and we're going to find the best setups possible today. Let's go, baby. While people are rolling in, let's go over yesterday's chart review. Crazy Man Sean, welcome to the stream. First time here, welcome. I hope you enjoy. I hope you enjoy price action trading. I hope you like trading futures. This is day trading. And welcome to the stream. I'm going to go over a little bit what we're doing here, but as for now, I'm going to go over the daily chart. Calvin Trader, good morning from Florida. Welcome to the stream. Yesterday's on stream, I did see the setup, and I was pretty upset that I missed it. I thought it was probably one of the best setups that we had during stream, and I marked it here. But let's go over some of the trades that happened over while I was off stream. So during the stream, we saw this big push up, then big push down. Let's see here. Any good setups? Potentially two-legged pullback here. Terrible signal bar. So most likely we're going to skip that trade, even though it does give you a point here. You do have a trap trade here that fails and reverses at the trading range. Potential okay setup. I believe I was on stream, but so I didn't take that one. So obviously not a good setup. We had a measure move here. So when you see this big move down, you're thinking, okay, always in short. And you're thinking, okay, I gotta find whatever opportunity I can to go short. So you do have a couple trades here, a couple traps, but I'm not interested in these traps too far away from the 20 MA. I'll be looking for a two-legged pullback back to the 20 MA, but there is no two-legged pullback to the 20 MA, no two-legged pullbacks, and then finally just reverses on a dime. And notice that even though this is a big push down, we have an equal, in fact, even stronger push back up. And so you have to recognize this. Now, even though you get a strong push down, you got to have your premise change and see that, man, we are always in long and potential measure move. And so when we saw this, we're thinking, okay, we're going long. This is not normal. This is not just a pullback, most likely a reversal. So now we have a two-legged pullback. We do have a two-legged pullback. It doesn't hit the 20 MA here. So we skip this one, but this one does hit the 20 MA. And so we have a two-legged pullback here. A, B, C. Two-legged pullback. The signal bar is not good, but the risk is small here. So you could potentially want to enter there. And you are already, the trading range indicator had already marked this trading range for us. And so we have seen the trading range at plus 20 MA. Two-legged pullback back to the 20 MA. We have a nice scalp here. I wouldn't take this purely because based off of this signal bar. But this one right here, higher low setup, two-legged pullback. It's another two-legged pullback. A, B, C off the 20 MA. Oh, this is a little tricky. Sorry. It's actually, this is ABC pattern right here. ABC, technically it's like this. ABC, and you have a 1, 2, 3 push down plus. Also, trading range indicator, good signal bar off the 20 MA, higher lows, second entry setup. And that's a pretty nice setup, and so I would have considered taking that trade as well. We do have a two-legged pullback here with good signal bar. I might have skipped this one just because we went up, down, and then back up, and then so I would look for this trading is a little too tight for me, and in my opinion, kind of difficult to trade. This one right here may be interested in this Pikachu trade, ABC pattern. A, B, C, but at the time it would be really close to the top of the trading range. And so for me, I probably would have skipped this trade as well, but that is a two-legged pullback that is good for an entire swing. And then once we hit the measure move, I actually was looking for a reversal. And so the measure move here from this low to this high, I already have it marked out because I had this marked yesterday during the training session. If I copy and paste this exact same thing, and I go here to the trading range and see, right, go to the lowest part of the pullback, right, the highest part before the pullback to the lowest part of the pullback. And we mark our trading range, or we mark our measure move. We see we have a measure move right here. And so when I saw this hit in reverse here and saw it come back, I was thinking double top. And so for me, I believe this is when I start to switch to the 5-minute chart. I saw a really good 5-minute setup here. Let's see, on the 5-minute chart. Yeah, I believe it's right here around the same time. Is that around the same time? Around 13:30. Yep, it's around 13:30, around the exact same time. When I saw this double top hit right at the measure move again, seeing it reversed, couldn't break the micro triple top and reversed sharply like this, I was actually looking for a reversal at that point because we had a major trend reversal, and I'll show you that real quick. So I took this trap off stream, and I took it with a double position. And so let's see, I also marked this trap during off stream and in the Discord. If you guys don't know, if you have the two-legged pullback deluxe edition, you have access to the two-legged pullback Discord. That's actually one of the best benefits of the deluxe, and it's give you full-time access, to the Discord. And on there, I'll post some trades that I see during the trading day. And I posted this setup before it happened, and I said this trap looks very enticing, and I actually took this trap because of the major trend reversal. And so there's 3 things to every major trend reversal that must happen. We'll see here that, and I think I'm gonna. I used to do the lower high setup, but I think I'm gonna stick strictly to the trap trades. But regardless, we have a break of trend, right? This uptrend connecting these lows here, pivot lows, break of trend that happens right here. And once there's a break of trend, convention will tell you wait for a pullback back to the trend to retest, and then trade off the pullback retest. But with price action rules, what we want to do actually is when we see break of trend, we want to see a new high. So you will look for the high before the break of trend, which is right here. Break of trend, so you want to break this high here. We see that we broke it here. And when we break it, we see a strong move down. And so that gives us more reason to want to enter short. And we see a strong move down. And what we're basically looking for at this point is we're looking for a trap trade to the downside. So we see the break of trend, and now we're looking for a reversal. Not only that, we see a double top at the measure move, the double top at the measure move, and when this trap triggered, I took a double position because I felt like this setup was so nice that I had to take the double position here. And so traded actually 8 contracts right here to get a point with a runner. My runners unfortunately got stopped out, but I was able to scalp out those 6 points, or the 6 contracts. And so this is a trade I took off stream. And actually after this is another 2-legged pullback with a good signal bar right here. And at this point, you are looking for a major trend reversal, especially with a strong bear bar like this. You're thinking, okay, this reversal most likely is confirmed, and we're looking for either trading range or reversal. And we end up getting the trading range, but only after a pretty strong reversal. And so another 2-legged pullback here. I didn't take this trade, but I think I was too busy posting. I was posting this trade I took on YouTube and things like that. So yeah, so also follow. If you subscribe and follow on YouTube, you should see these setups that I find off stream. Come right back to the top of the trading. So this is why the trading range indicator is so nice, because we have the trading range way back here. You can see it starts back here on this candle, and the trading range indicator automatically detects that this is a trading range, and it starts to detect it. And as it comes to the bottom trading range, we realize we come right back to the top of the bottom of the trading range, right back to the top of the trading range. All marked by the trading range indicator before it even happens. And so then it pretty much closes around here in the middle of the trading range. Overnight session, pretty dull. Comes back to the bottom trading range. I'm gonna skip the overnight session. I'm not really interested in the overnight session, even though I'm pretty sure there are probably good setups there. Oh, this is the 5-minute chart. No wonder it looks so funky. That reversal, big reversal, come right back up to the measure move. And overnight session, best setup probably after this. Maybe this L4 setup, but that is actually during the trading hours. Potentially take that L4 setup here. Back to the 20 EMA. So that's it for the daily chart review. Hey, welcome pandas. Just going over yesterday's charts for the daily chart review. Doing the pre-market analysis now. Gonna just mark up our chart a little bit here. Very strong push down, but just reverses on a dime. Right, with just a couple bars here, was able to reverse this entire market. This trap would have been kind of interesting to take because you're seeing this reversal here, but also this double top at this moment will make you think potentially coming way back down, making a new low, but never does happen. It actually just reverses. No setups really there. So we have this move down here, and now we're moving uptrend, breaking this uptrend, making a spike, most likely going to turn to a spiking channel. But we do have an L4 setup here, pandas. Let me go over some of the chats. Good morning. Let me say good morning to some of you pandas here. Crazy man Sean, yep, I'm on the 2000 tick chart as well. Jerry is awake. Good morning. From New Hampshire, welcome to the stream. Ali Raza, hello sir, how are you? I am from Pakistan. What coin you trade now? This is actually not a coin. See, for me, I don't like to trade cryptocurrency because the spreads and commissions are so bad. For cryptocurrency, I would not day trade cryptocurrency. So what I'm trading here is actually S&P futures, the most liquidable, it is the biggest market in the entire world, entire universe, and this is why we trade the E-mini futures. And there are no spreads when we talk about E-mini futures. All we talk about are commissions. And so the commissions are small enough that a one tick move is enough to actually make a profit still. And so this is why I like to day trade the E-mini futures here. John Parkman, good morning from Montana. Oh, John Parkman from Montana. I believe, I don't know if anyone else is joined from Montana. I think I always see your name in Montana. And Bonnet answering Crazy Man Sean's questions. That's why this is the best community in the world on YouTube. Richard Belmont, good morning from Colombia. Richard Belmont asks, what do you think about trading NASDAQ since the strategy also works in this market? I mean, it's at the end the same strategy. NASDAQ might be a little more volatile than the S&P futures, so it might actually be a little bit better to get those scalps. But I just got used to trading the S&P. I never traded the NASDAQ before, but who knows? I might trade over there. I like to keep things simple as possible. So that's why I trade only one single instrument. I trade only the S&P futures, and I trade only one single setup, the two-legged pullback. For those who are rolling in, I just went over my pre-market analysis and the daily chart review. You guys can rewind if you guys want to know some of the setups that I thought were good in yesterday's trading session after stream, off stream. We're just climbing up, and for me, there's no reason to short this at the moment. Let me look at the higher time frames. Are we in? Okay, we're not in trading range. We actually broke this. We're coming right back to the 240 SMA. Bounce off of this is a 10K tick chart, by the way. So 10,000 tick chart actually was in a trading range for a while. Finally broke below with a super strong bear bar, and actually it's about to make a two-legged pullback. Very tricky though, Panda. Very tricky here. You know, some of you guys might have saw this move and you're thinking potential two-legged pullback, but realize actually reverses. No two-legged pullback there actually, but actually incredible. 10,000 tick chart. 1, 2, 3 strong bull bars in a row. Even though we have the 204 SMA right here, you're not thinking this is going to hold very long. Hey pandas, welcome to the stream. I'm glad that you guys can join. Hey, make sure you fill out that poll. Let us know what kind of day you think it's going to be. Bull trend, bear trend, trading range day today. And also give me some good mornings and locations where you guys are from. You guys don't have to tell me your address. Just let me know in general vicinity. So the pandas here can know just how global this community really is. Willie Turnbrat says, good morning from Sweden. Oh man, I had a good friend from Sweden coming on stream. I haven't seen her in a while. Her name was Kirk. And I just haven't seen her in a while. I hope she joins sometime soon. Yeah, that's a bad thing about taking a break, because you lose kind of a lot of viewers when you do take breaks. And so consistency is key. For anyone who wants to start a YouTube stream, consistency is key. You got to be reliable. You have to be more reliable than the users. And unfortunately, you know, sometimes life happens. And I took a small break not too long ago. And finally starting to restart some consistency here. Consistent streams here. But along the way, I think I lost some pandas, which is sad because, man, I love those pandas. I hope they come back to the stream sometime soon. Kern, I'm calling you out. Come back, Kern. Cloud from France. Incognito Games from Spain. Welcome to the stream, pandas. Calvin Trade, this channel is locally owned, globally connected. How true that is. Yochi Folly. Trading range, right? Immense moves this week. From Houston. Let's go, baby. Currently, it is in a trading range. No matter what you think, this is a big trading range. This is the 10,000 tick chart, and we are in this big trading range at the moment. Market has been more volatile these days, and it's been beautiful. It's been beautiful to trade. In fact, almost came to test the bottom of this channel. The fact that it missed it makes me think that we have more room to go up here, pandas. We didn't even come down to it. Couldn't even test it. That's how eager the bulls were. We do have a spike in channel working still. We have this spike here, spike, and then this channel up. I mean, technically, I would use this. I would use these points here. But the fact that we kind of broke above it and now we're trading, we basically make another channel here. A little more steeper channel going upwards. Ascending channel. And just like these previous pullbacks, we see that this is another pullback. In fact, this pullback is smaller than this pullback. And not spending much time beneath the 20 EMA. It looks like today we might break above the 20 EMA. I'm not sure, pandas, but that's what it looks like. I mean, we are still in trading range, so we can be oscillating here for a while. And I'm not surprised because we have this 10-day trading range, a pretty tight trading range here. And it lasted for about 10 days straight. And we broke above it and broke right below it again, coming back to the bottom trend. This is the daily chart, by the way. And so when we see this kind of price action, the market's respecting this trading range. We're coming back into it, so it's hard to say what's going to happen. We can make another move up, come back down to break below this trading range again. Inside trading ranges, it's very difficult to know which direction you're going. But most likely, we're going to keep going upwards, in my opinion. We continue the trend until we have a, strong evidence, a reason without a doubt that this is actually a reversal. So far, it's just a pullback. And it's not even a two-legged pullback here, as you can see. It's not even a two-legged pullback, it's a first entry. It's just one pullback. Here, again, not even a two-legged pullback here. The only two-legged pullback that we have as of late is right here. And it's, A, B, C, two-legged pullback, and able inside bar, and finally breaks out this trading range with that two-legged pullback off the 20 EMA. That's a daily chart. And since then, you get about 50 points going upwards, it feels like. 50 points, is that? Yeah, about 50 points. 50-point move after that two-legged pullback. But that, look, there's only one green number here. If you guys can see closely, there's only one dark green number here. The reason why I point out the dark green number is because the indicator here, dark green, dark red numbers show us two-legged pullbacks, and the dark green are second entry longs. The only other time we see a dark green number is right here, and that was months ago. So we haven't seen a two-legged pullback on the super strong uptrend until right here again. Alex Munoz says New Zealand. Welcome to the stream, pandas. Hey guys, about 10 more minutes to market close. We have a L4 setup. It does scalp us a point here with a good signal bar, but I was not paying attention, nor would I be interested in this trade just because it's such a strong uptrend. I'm not really interested in going short at this moment. 10K chart here. Strong move up. I'm looking for a spike in channel. That's what I'm thinking is going to happen here on the 5-minute. Guys, make sure you fill out that poll. Man, most of you guys think it's going to be a bull trend day today. Very interesting. Very interesting. All right, guys. We are about to get to market open. Let me go over what kind of day I think it's going to be. I'm going to end the poll here. "52% of you guys think it's going to be a bull trend day today, and 38% is going to be trading range day today." For me, it's difficult to tell. I mean, when I look at the big picture here, let me get rid of some of these pictures or these drawings. When I see the big picture, I mean, we are in the trading range, a really big trading range, but trading range nevertheless. If we were to break out of this trading range, most likely, since we entered the trading range in an uptrend, most likely we'll break out of it in an uptrend, and so the trend will continue. Most likely, not 100%, of course. Most likely, and we had a failed breakdown of the trading range. Let me mark it here. It's very big trading range, but I'll mark it here. You can see very clear moves, very clear hits. Hit here, it hit here. Hit here, hit here, and so it has a failed breakdown here. It comes right back up and most likely come back to the top of the trend range and try to break out above it. Might have a failed breakdown or failed breakout and come back down, but we shall see. I mean, also, I'm not going to go long here because we have a L4 setup, and I don't go against L4 setups. Typically, they can be big reversals. In fact, I might take the trap trade here. It's a two-legged pullback that can't make a point. Hey guys, those who are rolling into the stream, I'm Bye Money, and welcome to my stream. I trade only one single instrument, the most liquidable, largest market in the world, the mini futures. I trade mainly the 2000 tick chart, 10,000, and also the 5-minute chart. I trade only one single setup. It's called a two-legged pullback. It's a price action setup that looks like this. Either 2 pushes down or 2 pushes up. Oftentimes you hear me call ABC. ABC is just me counting or identifying the two-legged pullback. And we like to enter into the second entry here. So we like to enter right here. In good setups, in good context, this setup is greater than 90% probability to make a 1 point on the E-mini futures. If you'd like more information about the setup, you can check out the description or playlist going over details of the setup. Also trade pure price action. So on my chart, you'll see the 20 MA, you'll see the 240 SMA, and you see also this indicator that automatically counts legs and identifies second entries. As you can see here, dark green numbers, bottom of the trading range, dark green numbers, bottom of the trading range, dark red numbers, top of the trading range, all are good to make a point here. And the dark green and dark red numbers identify second entries. The numbers identify the counts that the trend is in. So here, if it hits, it means that it's going to continue the count to the 5th push up. That means that 1, 2, 3, 4 pushes up currently. And if it breaks above previous candle's high, we're going to have a 5th push up here. And that means that we have 5 pushes up on this trend so far. And the reason why it's important is because in order to find second entries, we need to know what the leg counts are. So if you look to the right of the chart, you can see with this number here in this diamond, what kind of leg the next reversal will be. And the diamond is always placed where we would want to place our stop entry order. And so here, if it reverses here, if it breaks the previous candle's low, as you can see with this red, dark red diamond, that means it's a second entry short. Why it's a second entry short is because you have an A, B, C pattern, 2 pushes up, and that means it's next reversal will be a second entry. So all you have to do is look at the right here, look at this diamond color, and if it's dark red or dark green, that means it's a second entry. And you just have to focus on the context, and if the color is right and the context is good, we like to enter that trade. If you'd like more information about the trading range indicator or the two-legged pullback indicator, you can check out the official website at www.twoleggedpullback.com. That's it, pandas, for the introduction. Welcome to the stream. Let me know what kind of day you think it's going to be. I'm going to let you guys know. I think pandas, very hard to say. But from the previous pullbacks, pullback here, big bear bar, you're thinking this is it. This is doomsday. Let's start building our bunkers. And then all of a sudden a huge reversal. Doesn't stay below the 20 EMA for very long. Huge bear bar again. You're like, okay, let me start that construction again on my bunker. Big reversal bar again. Doesn't stay below the 20 EMA very long. Just one day. This is the daily chart. Big bear trend, right? Big bear swing. 1, 2, 3 bars coming low. But then big reversal. Doesn't stay below the 20 EMA very long. And so from history, from what it looks like we're going to come back up and maybe make a new high. That's what we're trying to do. That's what we're trying to do. So potential bull trend day today, in my opinion. Potential bull trend day today. But let's see, pandas. Let's let price action tell us what's going to happen today. Gary Lee says, I think it's a 20 EMA on the hourly. That is the right answer. 240 SMA is actually the 20 SMA on the hourly. And so for the 5-minute chart to the 5-minute chart to the hourly chart. And so I like to have it on there as well. It helps oftentimes act as support and resistance levels. And since the market's so balanced, it actually works on the 2000 tick chart as well. You can see here a bounce here, right? 240 SMA with the H4 setup, a bounce here when it comes back to retest it, another bounce, right? Sometimes it disrespects it, of course, right? You have to have the right setup, but no setup here, anyways. That's a 240 SMA. Comes here, comes up here, comes and tries to break above it, and then we see some consolidation. Finally breaks above it here. So the 240 SMA, right, again here comes, retest from the bottom, bounces off of it. This is why I like the 240 SMA, because oftentimes act as a nice support resistance level. Something I like to have on my charts. Also, Al Brooks uses it on the 5-minute. So the 5-minute is straight up the 20 SMA on the hourly. So it's good to have because a lot of reactions of the 20 SMA. As you can see here, right, reactions here. It's the 5-minute chart. Reactions here. Reactions here. So this is why I like the 204 SMA. Again here, I'm not going to take this long trade because it's coming right after an L4 setup. And the L4 setups typically can act as reversals. So I'm not going to take this setup here. I'm going to actually look for short trade if possible. If we get a nice push below the 20 EMA here. Market just opened. Not interested in this long, but it's a 2-legged pullback. But notice we also have a double top off the L4 setup. Double top L4 setup. It doesn't trap here. Doesn't give us a trap, so the market is stingy. So it makes a scalp downwards, but doesn't trap. And so potentially I probably missed that setup there. Unfortunately, no setup for us. I was looking for a trap trade, right? Push up and push back down. After the L4 setup, I like to look for the trap actually. But also we need a nice major trend reversal, and I don't see one yet. You know, we can have a new high. You know, because this is break of trend, new high. Now we're oscillating here. Making small trading range. Most likely will make a point in my opinion if this breaks above. I'm not interested in this short, not anymore. After I saw this breakdown here, I'm not very interested. I'm actually looking for a new high now, if possible. I'll try to make a new high, but I don't like to trade against these L4 setups. I'd be sweating right now if I was long here. And it's a two-legged pullback, but like I said before this even happened, I'm looking for a trap. I'm looking for the trap to trigger. I'd be only interested in going long if this trap fails. If it failed trap and we got a higher low setup, I'd be interested in going long. Interested in going long here. If a higher low setup, failed trap. In this trade, let's go, baby. Because of a failed trap, I was interested going long there. Let's get to the top of the trading range, shall we? Let's go, baby. Don't stop me out. Hey, we got a runner, pandas. We got ourselves a runner here. Don't stop me out. It looks like it's gonna stop me out. Stalling out here, stalling. Big push up, big full bar. Follow through. Give me some follow through. Ooh. I'll keep it here, I'll keep it here. Increase my chances for the runner to be successful. Let's get to the top of the trading range. Come on. Trying to manage this runner, seeing maybe if I should move my stop loss. Ooh, I don't like the look of that. Keep pushing up, keep pushing up. I like it to hit the top of the trading range here. Come on. Struggling to get up there. Push a little bit higher. Ooh, 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 ooh. No, 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 no. Don't do that. Come to Papa. Come to Papa. Give me that runner. Top of the trading range. Missed it by one tick. Oh, it's gonna hit. Oh, it's gonna hit. It wants to hit it. Come on. Tapped it. Tickling it. Come on. No, 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 no. Oh, come on. Oh my. Let's go, baby. Easy peasy, easy money. Let's go, baby. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Hey, we'll start off the stream with that. Nice $400 profit. Let's go, baby. Easy peasy. 400 bucks in about a couple seconds, couple minutes there. Right off the market open. Two-legged pullback with a failed 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 failed attempts to break lower on a strong uptrend, looking for that new high. And the traders who tried to take that trap, they didn't realize that we didn't make that new high yet. And so, and the fact that it almost trapped here made me think that move was already done. So I actually was looking for that failed trap and entered long there. So let's go, baby. That's price action trading, baby. Let's go. Easy peasy. Easy money. Ah, 400 bucks, man. I'm good for today. I just feel like I can just chill out and relax. I think we're good, Pan. I think we're good, Pandas. I'm gonna end the stream right here. I'm just joking. I'll continue to read some price action, but I'm gonna probably sit on my paws for a while. That was a beautiful trade. Beautiful trade. So a new high was made now. So we have break of trend now, new high. So we can be looking for actually major trend reversal here. And we are still on this trading range. This is why I would be looking for a major trend reversal, because of this trading range that we're in. So I'll be tempted if we get a trap trade now to the downside. So if we get a fail second entry long now, if we get a fail second entry long, I will look for a trap trade here. This is the trade we want to enter in, right? Two-legged pullback, but failed second entry long and reverses. This is what we're looking for off the 20 EMA. Preferably under the 20 EMA. Preferably this happens like down here, something like this. And so we're under the 20 EMA, giving us more resistance, right? So more traders are probably going to trade or sell underneath the 20 EMA. I could have scalped out a little bit more if I just kept moving my stop loss one tick below the previous candle's low. And I could have came out with another point there. That would have been nice. Almost 2 more points. Actually, I could came out with 2 more points right there. So I missed out on $100, extra $100. I would have made $500 today. Half a grand. Market open. Patience, patience. So I was patient there because I didn't go in this long here. Even though you could have actually entered long and still been okay because you put your stop loss down here. But I wanted that extra confidence. When I saw that trap fail, I knew that, man, this is definitely going to go up. Right, 90% chance. This is like that 90% probability type trade. New highs being made. So after this new high is being made, another new high being made, making you think this is going to be maybe strong uptrend. So no major trend reversal here. Just a new high being made, but it's a two-legged pullback after the new high. So we could still see this pattern somewhere here, but we shall see. The only reason why I'm looking for major trend reversal is because we've hit this already so many times. Third time, we're gonna hit it again. Let's look at the 10K chart. Yeah, most likely gonna break out. We broke out down here, probably break out up here. So market likes to have symmetry. Oh, the 5-minute. Two-legged pullback. Beautiful two-legged pullback on the 5-minute. Amazing signal bar. Pops up for about 4 points. 4 or 5 points. So notice after the break of the high, we have a two-legged pullback here. And oftentimes it breaks out with these two-legged moves. So these new highs are usually created with these two-legged moves. So we have a two-legged move breaking above this high. So the market's already made this two-legged move. Let's see how it reacts now, but that's too dangerous to trade, right? Too dangerous to go short in. You at least want the lower high setup. Best setup here is to have a trap, but this is a very high two-legged pullback. Like this two-legged pullback is happening in a very high place. Failing to push up again. We're still above the 20 EMA pandas. Notice that we have barely, this close is below, or the high here is below the 20 EMA. That's the only one. But, we could still potentially be in a strong uptrend. So right now, we're at a place where we're wondering, are we going to bounce off here again, or are we going to break out? The market is wondering. And this is why we're seeing some consolidation here, because the market is confused. This is a lower high setup. Skipping this trade though. That lower high setup scalps a point. Potential trap here. But with a good signal bar, man, I'm thinking this is just an uptrend. This is going to keep going upwards. Spike and channel, that's what I'm thinking. But we'll see. We'll see the signal bar here. The signal bar is very good, and it might just scalp out a point here to go long. Jason, welcome to the stream. I trust you, hey, welcome to the stream, pandas. Let me say good morning to some of my fellow pandas that haven't talked. Welcome, Jet. Rakiki, welcome back. Ryan Shatner. Richard Harris, welcome back. Cloud. Andrew Miller, welcome to the stream. Jason, the trusty mod, welcome to the stream. Jason has been busy with personal life, so he's not gonna be on stream as consistently, but still, when he's on, he's the best mod ever. Getting choppy here, market's wondering what's happening here. I'm thinking it's gonna break out to the upside still, right? It wants that symmetry. It wants that market symmetry, right? Break down here. It wants to break out here to make that market symmetry, in my opinion. So micro double bottom off the 20 MA. But we do have the ingredients of a major trend reversal. A break of trend. Top of a trade rate. We're at resistance as well. So this is why I'm looking for the major trend reversal. We're at a place of resistance. Break of trend. New high. Haven't triggered our second entry yet for that trap. So no trade yet. No trade yet. I mean, you can go long here for those who think this is going to just be a super strong bull trend day today. And I wouldn't, I wouldn't beat you up for that. I mean, it looks like a pretty strong uptrend, but when we're at this resistance level and potential major trend reversal setup, I'm just thinking I like to be aware of all possibilities here. Looks like we're going to create an inside bar here. We let the bar finish on its own. Don't make any trades. Inside bar. Very good signal bar, actually, to go long. The trap would trigger right around the 20 MA. This is tricky. Tricky. If we get a trap trade here, it's kind of, oh, okay, so it scalps out. No trap trade there. It's a straight up just nice two-legged pullback. But as you guys can see, the reason why I didn't want to take that is because we were near the top of a resistance. We were near top of a trading range. Actually, the trading range indicator also detecting this trading range, showing how choppy we were starting from here. More chop. Super choppy here, adjusting the trading range indicator. No setup here. It was just a two-legged pullback with a pretty good signal bar. When I saw the signal bar, I thought this could potentially scalp up pretty easily, but that's a nice signal bar. That's what you want to see. But also chop, right? 1, 2, 3, 4 bars overlapping in a row. So just a little difficult in my opinion. But this is an uptrend at the moment. We have no reason to go short. We had no reason, unless it trapped, we had no reason to really go short here. Like I thought, we're going to break out here. We're going to try to break out for that market symmetry. Boom, broke out, right? Market symmetry broke down here. Now we're having some market symmetry up here, breaking out the top side. $10K tick chart. No second entry, formed yet. Again, you got to respect this trading range. You can't ignore it, but with strong bull bars like this, you're thinking 1, 2 strong bull bars. You're thinking bulls are always in long now. Spike and channel now being formed here. Spike, and now we're channeling. We could use something like this maybe for the spike and channel. Something along these lines, but we're already breaking above this, so. This is a little more accurate spike and channel here. But yeah, that since we were like had a struggle to go beneath the 20 MA, I felt like, you know, we're pretty strong uptrend here, but again, struggle to break below the 20 MA. Can't even close beneath the 20 MA here. Strong bullish momentum. If I still had, you know, if I had this runner here, I could have kept this runner and just kept it, you know, one tick below this swing low, and that's another way to manage the runner. And you could have all of this as your runner here. So the question is going to be, is this going to be a failed breakout, or is this going to be a successful breakout? In my opinion, with these strong bull bars, we have reason to think that this is a successful breakout. A strong bull bar, but we had a strong bear bar here, no follow through. Strong bull bar with follow through. So it's different, right? The nature of it's different. The 5 minutes looking a little overextended, but super strong bullish trend today. On the daily, we broke above the trading range. We came below, came right back above. Again, spending very little time beneath the 20 MA on the daily chart. We can just keep going up. We can be looking for making new highs. Not today, but on this upswing here. I'm going to look to go long if I can. Pandas, for those who are rolling in, I was able to get a nice 3-point scalp with a runner. Pretty nice runner. Rick Hines with the runner. Let's go, baby. Vamos. Vamos, baby. Hey Pandas, give me a 1 in the chat if I should take a 2-legged pullback back to the 20 MA. On the next 2-legged pullback to the 20 MA, give me a 1 in the chat if I should take it. Give me a 2 in the chat if I should skip it. Give me a 3 in the chat if I should take the trap if it triggers. Give me a 1 in the chat if you think I should take a 2-legged pullback back to the 20 MA. Give me a 2, no. If you think this trend is over, no. Give me a 3 if you think I should take a trap trade, fail second entry long. Phil W with the quick 2 doesn't think I should take a second entry or 2-legged pullback back to the 20 MA. Wow. You guys think the trend is over? I mean, we did have the break here, and we have the market symmetry now, breaking above. Ryan Shanner says he's re-entering long at the pullbacks. He found great success, I believe, yesterday with that. A lot of you guys are saying 3. Take the second entry, take the failed second entry long, take the trap trade to the downside reversal. Very interesting you guys want me to take that. David Regis with the 1. David Regis says, take that 2-legged pullback if you see it. Back to the 20 MA. Just have a nice spike in channel right now. Phil W says, not sure if it come back to the 20 MA. On strong bull trends, typically people enter in that first entry if it's a really strong bull trend. Right, first entry here with a light green number. That means there's only one pullback. Coming back to the 20 MA, looks like. Getting there. You guys want to see a two-legged pullback off the 20 EMA? I mean, I'm good sitting at $400 today. I'm completely okay with that, actually. That's actually kind of nice. Just watching. Jason says, flip the chart to sim. Huh, interesting. Yeah, but then you can't see the mount. Micro double bottom. Let's see if we get the two-legged pullback. See if there's a measure move being hit here. Measure move being hit plus breaking way above it. Not way above it, about 1.5 points above the measure move. No setup though for us at this moment. Rick Hines says for financial reasons, don't take it. For anecdotal reasons, yes, take it. I don't know if I wanna be an example of I think I've already, from so many streams, I've already shown you guys enough lessons. Time to actually make some money. Looks like we're gonna get our two-legged pullback, but it's getting sloppy. Getting sloppy here. When I see this on a 10K chart, I'm thinking still strong bull trend. I'll probably take a 10K trap if it does trigger. Second entry on the 2000 tick chart forming here. Too far away from the 20 EMA though. Not interested until it hits a 20 EMA for me. Decent signal bar. Just too far away from 20 EMA. Not interested. Unfortunately, this is a two-legged pullback, which is too far from a 20 EMA for me. That's an outside bar reversal. The 10K doesn't trigger the failed second entry short, so I'm not interested in this trade either. Does give you a point, perfect scalp from this high. Still not interested though. Just watching. Makes a new high here by 1 tick. So that does scalp you out if you took the outside bar reversal, but too choppy for me, plus too far away from the 20 EMA. The reason why I don't like to trade, even though it's a good setup, the reason why I don't like to trade too far from the 20 EMA is because the 20 EMA is a magnet. And so sometimes it will trigger above it and then just come right back down to the 20 EMA. And so when you're close to magnets like that, you think, most likely it will try to go to it. So I'm always thinking it's going to go to it. And so I'm not going to trade against that. Even though we do have a two-legged pullback, A, B, C, two-legged pullback, right? Dark green number here. Even though it is a magenta box, it's a Pikachu. The reason why it's a Pikachu is because you have this two-legged pullback, but you also have a failed second entry short here. You have a B, C, failed second entry short. One goes by 1 tick. And so it looks like a Pikachu tail. That's what we call this Pikachu. Pikachu tail here. And yeah, even though it's a Pikachu, right? Failed second entry long, plus short, plus a trap. You're too far away from 20 EMA. And oftentimes, if it goes like this, or it gets choppy, it sometimes wants to hit the 20 EMA. Kind of like this, right? Hits the 20 EMA. You kind of want to hit the 20 EMA. But gives you a point regardless, so. Gives you a point this time. Notice pandas on the spiking channel, we do have an overshoot here. If we want market symmetry, we're gonna have an overshoot on this side. So be careful for those going long, just to be mindful of that. It's not financial advice, of course. Hey guys, for those who are rolling in, I'm Bye Money. Welcome to my stream. Hey, make sure you guys hit that like button. Let's get to 50 likes. I mean, I like to get 100 likes. There was a point in time where we had 400 like goal, and it's just gonna be a long time until we hit that again. But hey, at least we can hit the 100 like goal today. Pandas, make sure you hit that like button. If you just join in, give me some good mornings in the chat. Give me a good morning and location so I can say hello to you. Welcome you to the stream. Let's go, baby. For those entering in, I'm Bye Money. And on this stream, we trade the most liquidable market in the entire world. The S&P futures, the E-mini. I trade a 2000 tick chart. I trade pure price action on this channel. And so everything on the chart is for price action. I don't have any indicators. I don't have any momentum indicators. I don't have anything that tells us, I don't trade divergences. I trade only pure price action. The only indicators I have help with price action. I have an indicator here that helps me count all legs and identify second entries. As we can see here, this is a second entry. Right? Kind of difficult to see if you're counting manually, but here's a second entry. A, B, C. We actually have a second entry short here. But kind of hard to see if you don't have the indicator. You can see clear with the dark red diamond here. At the moment it breaks below, it will be a second entry short. Breaks below it, second entry short here. You can see that right when it hit that diamond, the number moves up here, letting you know that this leg has commenced, and that right now we're in trap city. And so if it reverses again, we actually will trigger a trap trade here, going long. If you like more information about the two-legged pullback indicator, you can check out the official website, www.twoleggedpullback.com. The reason why that's important is because I trade only one single setup with the price action trading. It's a two-legged pullback. It's a setup that looks like this. So we like to find this setup in key areas such as moving averages, trend lines, channels. Those key areas. Another Pikachu with a decent signal bar, again too far away from a 20 EMA. I'm not taking that trade. I'm thinking we're gonna break on the other side of this channel here, giving us some market symmetry on this side. We do break above it and tries to scalp out pretty quick. It scalps out, perfect scalp, absolute scalp. Another two-legged pullback, but too far away from the 20 EMA, pandas. I mean, it's just not my setup. It's just not my setup. I just think it's gonna it's gonna come to the 20 EMA. It wants to come to 20 EMA. But this two-legged pullback's good for a scalp. This two-legged pullback's good for a scalp, and that's how good it is, right? That's how good the setup is, right? Even when the context is not there, it's still giving us points here. Good morning, guys. Good morning. Good morning. Auto Detail Lab says, do you treat on-session price action the same as RTH when it comes to drawing trends and ranges? I'll answer that question soon. Let me say good morning to you. Sam R, good morning. Welcome to the stream. Woodman Jr., good morning from Missouri. Good morning, good morning. Richard Belmont asks, is there an indicator that could help with the strategy, maybe RSI? I'm not opposed to anyone using indicators. In fact, if you can make money using indicators, please do so. I mean, I throw all the power to you. If there's an indicator out there that helps you make money with two-legged pullbacks or with trading range indicator, it doesn't matter. But if you have an indicator that does help you, then by all means do it. On this stream, we're just trying to keep it simple here. But if you want to add some indicators, that is your volition. Whatever helps you make money, that's what I think. Scruffy14 says, good afternoon from London. Welcome to the stream, pandas. Auto Detail Lab, I think his question is, do I chart the same on regular trading hours as off trading hours or extended trading hours, the Globex section? Globex session, do I mark and chart the same way? Yes, I do on the 2000 tick chart. The 2000 tick chart, I mark it the exact same because we're trading based on volume. And since we're trading based on volume, the Globex session actually prints pretty good price action because of the volume, because we're trading the volume here. On the 5-minute, actually, man, look at this 5-minute chart. Incredible. Let me see the 10K chart. Also incredible. I might take the two-legged pullback actually off the second entry short here off the 10K chart. I might take it if it gives me a good signal bar. But anyways, the 5-minute in the Globex session is actually, since it's based on time and the volume's so low, it prints a lot of candles like this, right? A lot of like really small candles, maybe 1 point large, and a lot of choppy action like this, super choppy action like this. So I don't actually chart it as much. I don't chart exactly the same. Actually, I don't chart I don't trade the Globex session with the 5-minute chart. I will only trade it with the tick charts. So the tick charts I mark it and chart it the same, but the 5-minute time charts I do not mark it the same. I actually don't mark it at all because I don't think it's tradable in my opinion. The volume's not there. This is just blowing it out of the water. This is a strong uptrend day today. As we kind of called earlier on, as I saw on the daily, how we're just typically do not stay below the 20 EMA for very long. And this is the same case, same scenario. Break below it, and now we're coming right back above 20 EMA. Woodman Jr. asks, what is the 10K chart? The 10K is a 10K tick chart, 10,000 tick chart. I like to have it as well on my chart. So the 2000 tick chart, the 10K tick chart, and the 5-minute chart. $10,000 tick chart right now is looking super strong. Trading range being broke, like I said, since we entered this trading range in the uptrend, most likely break out of it as an uptrend. Now clearly way above the 20 EMA and also 240 SMA on the 10,000 tick chart. And how crazy would it be, pandas, if I kept my runner from here? Like this, all this could be a runner. That's how crazy that could be. That's how strong runners are. Talking about like almost a 1,000-point runner here. You need 20 points for a 1,000-point runner. We bought it here at 44.03, And we are, yep, we would have a 20 point. We have over $1,000 on one runner here. One runner, one contract would have been over $1,000 if we managed it in a different way. I just went to the top of the range because I saw that we were coming close to the top of the trading range. But if you had kept the runner, this is a gap here and never got filled, never got touched. This whole thing would have been a runner for you. One runner is all you need for an entire day. Okay, Auto Detail Lab gave a little more detail. Do I carry it? Yes, I do. If there is a range from Globex session into RTH, then I will respect it. I will respect it. Trends, ranges, I will respect them. Strong uptrend day today, pandas. What's going on here? Strong bull bars. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 bull bars in a row. Are we gonna get another two-legged pullback? I mean, the market was generous enough to give us two two-legged pullbacks. Actually, with a scalp here and a runner, it doesn't get filled. Incredible. Another two-legged pullback. I'll be interested in this short here with a good signal bar. I'm gonna sit on my pause, but this is a short I may be interested in on a 10,000 tick chart. The signal bar is good enough. I'm gonna watch here. I'm gonna see this trade. There may be no trade here, but this is a 10,000 tick chart. All right, no trade here. If it makes a double top here, inside bar, very interesting. Getting a little choppy here. It's just one of those days that doesn't look like it's gonna stop going up. A little too much movement upwards for me to no longer consider that trade. Richard Harris says, can you have one contract with a runner? Yes, you can. You should be able to. Archie J. Moza asks, is 10K tick chart equivalent to a 5-minute chart? Pretty close. I mean, it really depends on the volume. This is how the 5-minute looks like. This is how the 10K looks like. I mean, they look kind of similar. But they're not exact equivalents. I mean, because One's based on transactions, another is based on time. Little smart teeny doji. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 bull bars in a row. You're thinking first pullback might be small here. So I'm not actually interested in this short here. I was interested, but it's not interested any longer just because it's getting choppy, right? Up, down, up, down. I actually might be interested in going long here on this trap. We have another two-legged pullback on the 2000 tick chart. A, B, C, C. Currently like this. Terrible signal bar. If you take this trap, traps on the 10K chart are very strong, but this is really overextended. We're really far away from the 20 EMA. It's okay if it comes back and breathes, it will still be an uptrend. $10,000 tick chart still in Trap City. Absolute scalp on the 10,000 tick chart, so that would have been a good scalp there. 5 minute as well. Breaking below the trend line now. Spiking channel. Break of trend now. We need a new high. We're looking for a new high. Depends on how strong this is. If this breaks way below, then the new high has already been created over here, basically double top. Well, 1, 2, 3, 4 micro quad top. Actually, quint or cent. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Sect. Pretty strong push down. I would not be interested in going long here. $10K strong bear bar ending near its low. Trading range still in the 10K. Right, this trading range is actually here on a 10K chart. 5 minute needs to come back to the 20 EMA sooner or later. I have never seen a day where the 5 minute doesn't hit the 20 EMA at all. It will come back to 20 EMA most likely sometime during the day. Just don't know when. I've never seen a day where the 5 minute does not hit the 20 EMA at all. Some traders might go long here, but we're below the 20 EMA, which I don't like to go long. Mainly because if you hit the 20 EMA, oftentimes people will be selling here. Just watching, just watching. Just watching this. Curious what's going to happen here if it does trigger the second entry long. You're thinking new high. Right, break a trend, new high, then major trend reversal. Some may consider this a break of trend new high, and you can consider this a major trend reversal already. But regardless, no setups. No setup for us. Just watching, being patient. Nothing here for us. Strong bull bar. It looks like a strong bull bar, but actually this bar looks more like a trading range type bar. Right? Big down, big up, creating a potential trading range within one bar. Essentially overlapping the previous bars as well. It's enough to give you a scalp though. Maybe looking for the new high for a major trend reversal now. Just not sure if it's going to happen. Still plenty of room back to the 20 MA. $10K chart, 5-minute chart, also plenty of room back to the 20 MA. So we can still have some more room down, but still be in a strong uptrend, pandas. Making a new high. Breaker trend, new high. New high made. We have the two steps of the major trend reversal here. A strong uptrend. I mean, on the 10K chart, it's just a strong bull bar making a new high. Right, 4 pushes up on the 10K chart. First pullback on the 5-minute chart. Might look for another pullback. Right, 2-legged pullback. New low. A, B, C. Could look for something like this. Scruffy says, just got my first scalp on the 10K. Let's go, baby. Congrats. Yeah, show some love to Scruffy here. Yeah, I was eyeing that one. I was thinking about entering because the risk is pretty small too, right? It's about 2-3 points. But I didn't like the fact that this bar was going up and down, and so I felt like trading range starting to form here, but it ends up working out nicely. Nice return. That was a bit sketchy. That was a little weird. Let's see if we get that major trend reversal here. I mean, I typically don't like to fight super strong uptrends like this. But like I said, right, overshoot here, most likely some sort of overshoot. Scruffy, thanks guys, these streams are really helping me. And M Bonnet says 100% agree with that comment, Scruffy. Thanks Panda and this community. Hey guys, I love this community, and honestly, I do this 100% for free, so it does help a lot if you guys hit that like button, and if you want to support, me and my morning coffee and even the stream, you can become pandas. If you hit that join button, if you have your screen full screen or whatever, make sure you hit that, minimize the screen, the stream, and hit that join button. You can become a panda. It's like $4.99 a month or something like that, and that's about like 1 cup of coffee for me. And so it helps a lot with my morning coffee. So if you guys want to really support financially, you guys can become pandas in the stream. Jerry's awake. Would you say? Would you call that wedge top? Yeah, it is a wedge top. Honestly, on the chart, you have so many wedge tops here, right? You have this wedge top. You have this wedge top. There's so many wedge tops when it comes to Al Brooks. Even Al Brooks will admit, there's almost so many. There's everything's a wedge. So many wedges. But you got to consider the market cycle we're in. We're in strong uptrend, and so I think these wedge tops, you can consider them, but it's just difficult to trade in my opinion, like against them, like to go against this trend. First thing you gotta always recognize is a market cycle. It's the very first thing. Yeah. Also, I mean, for those who are really interested in the indicator, there's a free trial of this indicator that you can find at the official website at www.twoleggedpullback.com. You can check out the indicator there, and it is free trial. But the thing is, if you actually purchase the deluxe edition, comes with automated strategy capabilities. But not only that, it comes with access to the two-legged pullback Discord, and on there I will post some trades that I get interested in. The setups. Here's a possible setup I'm looking at. I will post some things on there throughout the day off stream, and people bounce ideas off there all the time. Everyone. The thing about that community is everyone is interested in the two-legged pullback, right? Everyone's interested in the exact same setup, and so the nice thing about having that kind of solidarity is that you're not mixing with a million different types of setups. Everyone's trying to look at the same thing, and everyone tries to trade the same setup, and so it's kind of nice to have that community there and bounce ideas off of other people. And so there's the voice channels there if you guys want to join voice channels and such whatnot. But but you get full access to that if you purchase the deluxe edition of the indicator. Just watching here. I mean, you got another two-legged pullback, but I mean, you got the break of trend, new high. You're not really thinking to go long right now. You're thinking potential, actual, right? Trap trade somewhere here. So we need the last ingredient, which is a trap below the 20 EMA. I'm not sure if it's going to happen, but we need a trap below the 20 EMA here. We need strong push down, right? We got a double top here, double top. So new high, double top, which is nice. Jay Davis, my panda. Thanks for the super chat, $5 super chat. He says, ha ha ha, here's the morning coffee. Here's the money for morning coffee. Appreciate it a lot. Thank you for your support. Let's go, baby. Rick Hine says, yeah, Panda, honestly, thank you so much. Because of you, I'm going through all Al Brooks course and open my first broker account, buying your indicator soon. Panda Power, thank you, brother. Let's go, baby. Appreciate the kind words. Jay Bavis, the Panda of Pandas. Let's go, baby. Okay, let's see if we get this trap here. Man, I don't know. I mean, it looks like a nice signal bar forming at the moment. Break of trend. I will need a trap trade here to go short. That's the only trade I would consider at the moment. Too strong bear bars ending near the low here. Looking for that trap trade. Let's see if we get it. Iki says, how do you feel about the 4,500 tick chart? Never traded that one, huh? I'm not sure. But if it works for you, then it works for you. Looking for a trap trade here, Pandas. That's my only short trade here. Potential trap trade. But this uptrend looks so strong. I don't know. This uptrend does look very strong. Like, I won't be surprised if this gets a point. No trap, no setup. The uptrend just looks way too strong right now. Yeah, looks strong. In fact, I'll probably take the trap going long on the 10K chart. 5-minute chart does scalp out on the 5-minute, which is nice. This trend is just so strong. I'm not sure if I want to fight against it. Alright, trap gone. Pseudo trap. I'm kind of glad that temptation's gone. Because the trend is so strong, like, I just don't know if it's gonna really... I mean, it's basically making another channel here. Another spiking channel. Another spiking channel off this channel. The trend is way too strong. I don't know. I might take this trap trade to go long off the 10K chart. Let's see, but about 5,000 more ticks. Sorry, Panda, just focused here. They're kind of confused with what's happening here right now. I mean, we do have the major trend reversal pattern happening here. Pretty good signal bar, but that's the first entry. Still above the 20 EMA, right? Having a hard time breaking below the 20 EMA here. Phil W took this long. Let's go, baby. Congrats. Higher low setup here now. Goodness. Higher low setup. Higher low setup, second entry long here. Getting a little confusing, a little choppy. It's a good signal bar, but again, I'm seeing the major trend reversal here, and I just don't know if we're gonna have enough juice to push up again. Hard to say here. Big push up, big push down. Like a pullback back to the 20 MA. Whew. Not sure. Not sure, Panda. It's difficult to say. Sitting on my paws here, though. It gives you a perfect scalp, though. The main thing I'm looking at right now is this trap on the 10K chart. With a trap here to go long, but again, we're so far from the 20 MA, plus we're making top of the trading range, plus double top here. It's difficult to take this trap as well, so I'm just confused. I'm kind of confused here. Hard to say what's going to happen. Trap triggers on the 10K chart. Let's see if it makes a point. If the trap fails, I might look to go short here actually. Most likely the trap will scalp out though. Like traps on the 10K chart, such high reliability. Like the context is terrible. Like look how far away we are from everything. The context is really terrible, but the 10K most likely will scalp out on the trap, just because the traps alone on 10K charts are so reliable regardless of where they are. So I was actually really considering this trap, and it makes an absolute scalp right there. That's how strong the traps are on the 10K chart. So I was really considering that. I was really hesitant, but yeah, I mean, the signal bar, I would have to put the stop way down here. It's just the context was so bad. I didn't want to take this trap, but I'm just saying traps on 10K charts are so good. It's just, man, like it's just, the in of themselves are very reliable. 10K, right? Here's a trap on the 10K. Again, terrible context. Trap gives you a point. 10K. Trap gives you a point. Trap gives you a point. This 10K chart. Trap gives you a point. Trap gives you a point. Trap gives you a point. 10K chart. Trap gives you a point. The last like 10 out of 10 traps I just went over. Trap gives you a point. Trap gives you a point. On the 10K chart, the traps are so reliable. It's just in of themselves are such a high probable trade. So again, trap here, scalps out a point. That's why the two-legged pullback indicator is so nice, because you could not have done that if you are if you're trying to count manually. Because I can see traps so easily with the indicator, with the magenta box, you know, I can just go back and do a review. It's like, man, the last 10 out of 10 traps have been successful for a point. And so I just, you know, the indicator is just very good for many things, you know, studying. Also, there are alerts. You know, if there's a trap approaching, then it gives you an alert. There's just so many things about the indicator that are just useful that you cannot get with manual trading. I know some people are like, oh, you don't need the indicator because if you know how to manually trade, you don't need it, which is kind of true. Just finding second entries, but the indicator comes with like a couple features that you cannot do manually, such as identifying every single second entry immediately to be able to study the charts. You know, I'm studying this chart. I can see, oh man, down here near the bottom of the range, I see, you know, all these second entries are successful, right? The higher and low setups, higher and low second entry here, also successful, right? Traps, you know, giving me a point here. It's just, you cannot do that unless you have the indicator. So, I mean, the indicator is just so nice for so many reasons. So, you know, you can check out the free trial of the indicator at www.twoleggedpullback.com. I'm trying to figure out this chart right now. I mean, it could be just this right here. I think someone mentioned two-tier channel. It could just be that, a two-tier channel, which is basically this channel that's already established. And if I basically move this right where there's a midline, and I move this here, I could try to move the midline so it matches right here. Oof. Oof. That looks bearish. That looks very bearish. Breaking below now. Double top. I would consider a short trade here, or a trap trade if it happened. Right, with a signal bar like this, pretty nice. If I have a trap trade here to go short, I'm gonna see if this second entry triggers, and there's a trap trade. I might consider going short here. Currently a perfect scalp. This is a Pikachu trade. I may consider going short here if we get it, just because we have the major trend reversal setting up. Doesn't happen. Misses by one tick. Doesn't trigger the second entry long. So no trap yet. I like it to trap. I really like it to trap, but the market might be stingy. No trap. Market double bottom at the moment. I would like the trap. Fortunately, I didn't get the trap trade that I wanted. I would have entered there actually short if we trapped first, but no trap, no joy. Not entering that. Strong bear bars in a row. Couple of strong bear bars. The pullback is very weak. Right, small bull bar for a pullback, small pullback. This could be a reversal here or start turning to trading range. We're thinking right on the higher time frames. We're going to try to come back to the 20 EMA sooner or later. Right, 5 minute, the 20 EMA needs to come back to it sooner or later. In my opinion, it's going to happen sometime today. Steve T says, good morning, Panda. Your indicator counts double tops and bottoms as 1, 2, where most other indicators restart the count. Could you explain your reason for this? The reason why, Steve T, is because double tops and double bottoms are always second entries, according to Al Brooks. Double tops, double bottoms are always second entries, according to Al Brooks. Not only that, you only reset counts if you make a new high, right, or a new low, right? If the previous pivot is broken, but if it's equal, it's not new. And so, double tops, double bottoms, and when I say double top, double bottom, I mean exact double tops, double bottoms. And so only then you would, yeah. So that's why. Alright, pandas. Hey, make sure you check out the indicator. Make sure you hit that like button. For those who enjoy the stream, right, make sure you hit that like button. Subscribe if you haven't already. I'm going to come back Monday. And I think Monday I might start another type of, like, I guess, stream. But really, it's going to be the same thing. But I think instead of the 5K journey, I think the 5K journey has kind of played its course. And yeah, I'm at a certain point where I'm comfortable with the amount of contracts I'm trading with my capital. And so I'm going to actually start a small, a kind of different, stream, but it's going to be basically the same thing. Just a little different. But we have a trap trade here, pandas. I feel like I gotta take this trap. I gotta take this trap. Oh, all right, pandas. Thoughts and prayers. Ooh, doji. Don't like the doji there. Trap easily makes a point. Should have taken that trap. Darn doji. Anyways, pandas. Have a great weekend. I'll see you guys Monday. Make sure you subscribe so you guys know when next time I'm gonna stream. But I'm planning to stream on Monday. Hey, make sure you guys tune in at 9 a.m. because there I will go over I'll do my daily chart review and it will lead up to the pre-market analysis. So pandas, trade safe as always. Happy trading. God bless. Have an amazing weekend. Everybody get some good rest. Let's get our mental capital back up so we can start trading fresh, brand new on Monday. I'll see you guys next week. Let's go, baby. Have a great weekend, everybody.